What's up, everyone? John Ferrari here, the one and only Instagram man. Now, I get asked a lot, John, what kind of apps do you use when it comes to using Instagram? Now, there's a few apps that I do use on the regular, and there are a few apps that I've introduced into my business on a daily basis that makes my life a lot easier. Well, in this video, I'm going to be reviewing some of those apps that are going to make you be able to do things a lot easier, or make you be able to do things that you can't really do on the Instagram app. So let's go check it out. All right, so the first app that I want to take a look at and I want to talk about, it's called Repost. Now, sometimes you're going to see a picture that somebody else posted and you love that picture and you want it on your feed. Repost will do that for you. So we're going to open it up and the instructions are right there at the bottom. Number one, open Instagram, tap the three dots and then choose copy link, and then you're going to go back into this app. So let's do that. We're going to open Instagram. And we're going to choose a picture that we want. Now, I'm going to use my own profile. A little word to the wise here. If you're choosing to repost somebody else's content, always make sure that you ask permission to do so. And at the same time, always give them credit inside your caption and tag them in the picture. So I'm going to select, let's see, this one right here. I'm going to tap the three dots at the top right-hand corner. We're going to select share. And then you see it says copy link at the bottom. We're just going to tap that and you see link copied to clipboard. We're going to go back into the Repost app and it's going to automatically bring it up. Caption and image. We're going to select it. Now, you see that at the bottom left-hand corner, it has the repost symbol and it says John Ferrari Official. You can select where you want that to show up just by selecting these boxes at the bottom here. Now, if you want to remove it, it's going to cost you the $6.99 to go pro version. Now, there is a way around this, and I'll show you how to do that. You can also select light and dark backgrounds for the repost. So you don't necessarily have to add it in the caption when using Repost. It shows the name here for you right there. And all you do is select Repost. It's going to ask to access your photos. You're going to say okay. And you can have the choice of copying the caption and the image. So we're going to select copy caption and open Instagram. And it's going to tell you how to paste the caption. You can just watch that video there. We're going to say got it or don't show again. Now the caption is posted and it opens it up right there. Now at the bottom you have the choice of selecting your story for your Instagram stories or the feed. I'm going to select feed. And we're going to select next and next. And let's see if the caption was copied as well. We're going to paste it. There you go. You see it says hashtag repost at John Ferrari Official with at get repost. Now, we always have the option of just deleting this if you don't want to include it like that or you want to put it somewhere else. Obviously, I would suggest putting it somewhere else because you don't want that right at the beginning of your caption. But that is one way on how to repost an image that you like using this app. But what if you don't want that little John Ferrari Official repost symbol branding kind of thing over there? Well, there's another app that I want to show you, and it's called IG Repost. So we're going to open this one up. Now, there's a couple things to know about this one. It has ads. It is a free service, but there are ads. Now, in order to repost images without the branding, you collect coins, and you collect coins by watching the ads. Now, the ads vary anywhere from 0 to 30 seconds. Usually, they're from 0 to 5 seconds, so it's not that bad. 1 coin equals 1 repost. Now, I've collected a couple coins before we started, so I'm going to just go into Instagram right now. We're going to close that. We're going to open Instagram. We're going to select another image. Let's say the pineapple. Same thing. We're going to select the three dots at the top right-hand corner. Select share. And at the bottom, we're going to select copy link. Link is copied. Now we're going to go back into the IG Repost app and it's going to automatically load it. From there, we select Repost. You can either post it directly to Instagram by selecting Instagram, or if you select others, you have the ability of saving it right to your image like that. And you're done. And you can post it from there normally how you always post your pictures. And that's how you use this app without the branding. Now, the second app I want to go through, it's called Unfold. We're going to open that up. Now, Unfold is great for Instagram stories. We're going to select the plus sign here. You got to give it a name. So we're going to say stories, create. Doesn't really matter what you call it. And we're going to select the plus sign at the bottom. Now, at the bottom, you see that it gives you a whole bunch of templates to work from when creating your Instagram stories. Now, for example, I'm going to show you one, but you can always download this and go through all the templates and look at it yourself. So I'm going to select this template. It's one of my favorites. Now, this creates a border using your existing content, and I'll show you what I mean. So we're going to tap the center, and we're going to select a video. I'm going to do this one right here and do select. That's going to load this video right here. Now, out of all the faces for it to land on, I had to have that one. Now, I'm going to hit the other plus sign right beside it, right there, and we're going to select the exact same border. So you can see that it kind of gives you a nice psychedelic border. Now, when you're viewing this, at the bottom left hand, you see a little eye. If you tap that, you can see what it looks like where the video is bordered by the video itself. It's not perfect, but you can see what I'm talking about. I love this look, and it makes your Instagram stories look a lot better. Now, you can save it by tapping the top right-hand button, and you go to either page, means that it'll save right to your phone, or story means that you can upload it directly to your Instagram story. Either one. Now, there are many templates to go from. I'll show you another one here. This is a great template if you want 2 images, or an image and a video, or 2 videos. So I'll show you what that looks like. We can have an image at the top, and that'll load right there. We can have another video at the bottom. You can load right there. And if you can play both of them at the same time, you can do something like, the top video is looking down, talking to the bottom video. The bottom video is looking up, talking to the top video. Or you can have 2 static images together. That's really good, and it's a really good app when creating your Instagram stories, because having the same format over and over again, it can get a little boring, but when you actually use a template that's already inside here, it's really great. Another thing that you can do, which I love doing too, is selecting something like this, where you have an image at the bottom and then you have text at the top. So I can double tap that, and you can add text here, and you can double tap that, and you can add your text here. Now, keep in mind, you can obviously use the text that's already included in Instagram stories. This just gives you a different look that you might not be able to get using the normal Instagram story text. And then from there, you would just tap the top right-hand corner and save it to your feed, and then upload it to your Instagram stories. That is called Unfold. I'll link all of these apps underneath this video. Now, the next one is one of my favorites. It's called Continual. We're going to open that up. Continual is a great app when you're creating an Instagram story that's longer than 15 seconds. When you have, let's say, a 30-second video, Continual will perfectly divide that 30-second video into 15-second increments, and your Instagram story will seamlessly flow from one to the other. Now, I get asked a lot from my audience, how do you create stories that flow from one to the other without a big break in the middle? And this is how I do it, called Continual. Now, you can either record a video from inside the app, or you can select an existing video from your library. I'm going to do that to show you. And I'm going to select a video that is over 15 seconds. Let's say this one. We're going to choose that. It compresses it. And then now what it's doing is it's exporting the clips, dividing the video into 15-second increments, so you can upload them to stories in order, and your stories will seamlessly flow together. Now, this does take a little bit longer depending on how long your video is. Right now, we're exporting a 1-minute video, so that is 4 sections. That's complete right there. Now we can open Instagram, and we can go to our stories, and then we can swipe up. You can see that they're all there. That's continual. Now, that's how I seamlessly transition from one video to another without losing any quality and without it being too choppy. So that's one of the questions I get asked a lot. Now, the last app that I want to go over is called Preview. We're going to open that up. Now, Preview is great because it allows you to see what your feed is going to look like before you actually post it. And the way that it works, you can see here that this is my existing feed. You would log in using your Instagram username and password, and then you would tap the plus sign at the top left-hand corner. You would open up your library, and you would select the pictures that you want to upload. So let's say I wanted to upload these ones right here. Okay, and then I would select done. Now it's going to load it into my feed. Oh, we have a double there. We'll just get rid of this one. And we'll get rid of this one. Now, this one that I'm moving and on, that's the new pictures, just so you know. So now I also have the ability of swapping pictures just by tapping, holding it, moving it with something else, and they'll automatically swap. So you can have a really good idea of what your feed is going to look like before you actually upload it to Instagram. Now, it's a great way to see exactly what you're going to be talking about. It's a great way to batch content. It's a great way to plan ahead. You can also search analytics on this app. If you tap the top left-hand corner, you can schedule. I'm not 100% sure if you have to buy the Pro version in order to schedule, but I use a different scheduling software. I use Planoly for that. But like I said, this is a great app to use just to see exactly what a preview is going to look like of your feed before you actually post. So there you have it. These are some of the greatest apps that I use in order to really help my Instagram game. I'll be sure to cover a lot more apps in future videos, but currently these are some of the best ones that I'm using. Let me know in the comment section if there's a specific app you want me to cover, or let me know what kind of apps you're using in the comment section below as well. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next week with more Instagram tips.